you have a meaning.
You have goals that you set that you are excited
somewhere
about.
to go.
You're excited about getting these done. Like, you know what? I'm going to be that much closer to whatever it is you're trying to get to once I get this goal done. It really... And then I think you should also definitely write it down. I actually just learned this today. Write down those goals, and then we come back to crossing out. We've been talking about that, though, right? Because you need to also see what you've been doing. Because, life moves so quickly.
The good thing about social media is,
you can always look back.
You can always look back. Post your stuff in your story. Utilize your
Celebrate
story.
it.
Because it'll come back. Social media, I don't think gonna go nowhere.
Not for a little bit. Not for a little while.
Maybe post more so that way you can always be reminded. Have a reminder.
How your life was. Cause we're not posting on social media for nobody else. We're posting for you so you can come back.
Yeah.
And be reminded.
Exactly.
Of how far you've come.
Man.
Look what you've been doing, y'all. You should clap it up for yourself.
Yeah. Listen. You either have no goals that's important to you, or you're not using your talent and effort towards an important goal. Okay? I try to slow it down because
Be a lot. Be a mouthful.
And I want you to get it. I want you to understand it. And let me keep going. It's the person who has no purpose at all that concludes life has no purpose and that is not worthwhile. Makes sense? Makes sense. They don't have a purpose. They feel like...
And everyone has a purpose. If you haven't heard that, if you're watching this and you never heard, you have a purpose. Everyone in this world has a purpose. Okay, y'all? Stop believing the enemy, saying whatever you want to believe in, whatever demons, mental health, whatever. You have a purpose.
And we're here to find it. It's not just going to lay in your lap. You got to search for it. We've talked about it already. You're going to have to go back, okay? But it's finding your currency, okay? It's finding something that you do effortlessly. That's how you find your purpose. And it's something that you love to do without even getting paid for it. Right? Simple as that. Boom. But we got a whole video about that too, so you gotta go back. But
because it all ties in.
Yeah, it all ties in. And no worries. Instagram is gonna always be here. Just run it back, okay? But if you think about it, right? That's, to me, that hit the nail on that hammer hit it right on the top of that nail, didn't it? Then the person with no important purpose conclude that there's nothing to do, and there's just and they're just here for no reason. Don't let this be me. Don't let this be you. That's just how I write to myself. Start to live a life of meaning, and how you do that is setting a goal, a small goal,
something small that you want to do for yourself. I think that's the biggest thing, not for anybody else but yourself. It could be a very small goal, y'all.
Small goal. I want to read this book in 30 days. I want to get this book read in 30 days. That's a goal.
I can talk about this book.
I need to lose these 5 pounds by next Friday. That's a goal. And it's small. And it's realistic. Okay? That's how we're saying. And that's typically what we hear from the people with either not not enough, not an important, goal. They feel like that's not important, or the people that just feel like they don't have a purpose at all. Yeah. And this person strives towards so start living a meaningful life, right? This person, the person that's starting to live a meaningful life, this person strives towards worthwhile goals, doesn't have pessimistic thoughts and opinions. This person can see past the challenges and know everything happens for a reason. This person knows that with every adversity comes a seed of opportunity. Okay? So when you start to become that person that is writing down goals and writing down important goals to you, don't just write down a goal and you don't, and it's not nothing, it's somebody else's goal.
Right.
Write down something that you want to do. Figure it out. Take some time with yourself. Get a meeting. Set aside a meeting with yourself and get it done. You know, point blank period.
That part.
You know, the reason we feel empty inside comes from putting time, effort, and energy into something that means nothing to you. It comes from building someone else's dream and not your own. Paint your own vision. Know what you want and work towards it. Your emptiness becomes fulfilled when you work on something that matters to you. Right? Self-explanatory to me. You know. But for those who are needing help in this area, I'm just letting you know that you have to set a goal. You have to set a meeting aside with yourself. You have to set a goal. You have to understand and become aware of what you want, right? And what we want to portray out here into the world, whether you have social media or not. Clearly, you have social media if you've seen this video, if you are seeing this video.
That part. So
with you having social media, utilize it. Utilize it. Put small things in your story. I don't care if it's a toe. You're going to remember that day when it come back up next year, right? When it's reminding you 1 year ago. Ooh, you're going to be like, you know what? Dang, that day, I know I just showed my toe, but like,
that's the day I did this and this.
You hear me? Okay? And it holds you accountable. You know, it holds you accountable for your goals. Because you look back on that and you're like, man, I'm not where I used to be.
That part.
Man, I'm up. It's up. You know what I'm saying? You get excited, you know, about being fulfilled. And start being aware of how you're spending your time each day and if it's important to you, right? Being intentional, right? You know? And just start paying attention to your actions also. You know, make sure we keeping our emotions intact.
That
right?
Part.
Right. Do what you want and what matters to you. Right? That's how we fulfill the emptiness. For real, for real.
Real short and sweet.
That's how you fulfill it. You gotta be more direct with yourself. You gotta figure it out. You gotta write it down and work towards it. Okay? You gotta keep going. Don't do that.
Keep going forward. Keep moving.
Man.
You never know what's gonna happen. You never know.
You never know.
Usually the things that you're anxious about probably won't happen.
So, be intentional. Be aware. Comment awareness. Comment awareness in the comments this week for me. Because that's what we're manifesting.
Awareness.
That's what we manifesting. We need to manifest
awareness over you and others. But I feel like to master awareness of others, you gotta master yourself. So, yes. Awareness is always a key.
Yep. So, please always show love and gratitude every day. And just remember to be
you,
resilient,
and driven.
See y'all next Friday. Oops, sorry.